Hello, my name is Hannah Carlisle, and this is my costume design pitch for 365 days, 365 plays whole cycle. I want to preface this by saying this large gray box you see in the middle of the slide is just space I have allotted for my design statement. 365 is a large piece of theatrical writing in which playwright Susan Laurie Parks challenged herself to write a play a day for an entire year. My university produced a cycle of this work called Whole Cycle. The cycle encompasses 31 of Parks' works with a thread of a quote unquote great war as a through line throughout the piece. The play has no official setting and instead takes place in an otherworldly America. In my design, I chose to incorporate popular styles of America's war-torn past with fantastical elements and accessories to distinguish the setting from our reality. The idea was that all of these characters were people that had walked off of a magazine or newspaper cover. The entire ensemble is an harmonious color palette of browns, beiges, and whites, as if a sepia tone wash had been layered over them. A challenge for the show was that 18 actors had to cover 81 named roles. With each scene no longer than a couple of minutes, the actors had little to no time to change between scenes. To combat this, I used a lot of layers and accessories that the actors could wear over their general ensemble outfits to help distinguish their characters without needing a full costume change. On this slide, we see three of the soldiers of this great war. Birdie and Dolly are a duo of aloof lower ranked soldiers. They wear military jackets layered over their ensemble outfits. I wanted to apply a really general look to the uniforms that would help fit the timelessness of this piece. Jones, on the other hand, is a general in this war. He's more decorated than the other two, with 2 stars on his lapel I used to signify rank. He also wears a shoulder cape, which was popular of generals and admirals in past military uniforms. This next slide highlights the otherworldly characters of the show. Charlie is a black market script salesman with a green thumb. I knew I wanted to push on reality, so I decided to incorporate that into his headwear with a mossy, overgrown hat with a flower made from tea-stained paper. The reader is an oracle. I wanted a holy priestess look for her that highlighted her role as an interpreter of words, which inspired me to design this golden pencil halo. For the ballerina, I wanted to create a weathered Swan Lake look. I was able to borrow a platter tutu from my university stand shop and built a white lace plate made out of various scraps of lace. And finally, in this corner is a small ensemble collage. This was a huge show with a lot of fun characters, and I wanted you to see how the colors and styles worked together as an ensemble. Thank you.